Do you guys envy having childhood friends? I often hear people say that just being childhood friends is enough to make them fall in love, or that they envy the girls for being so close. But in reality, being childhood friends can sometimes hinder the development into romance and can bring its own set of challenges. Today, I'll share my story. My name is Tyler. My life, well, it was often envied by others, especially by other guys. Because I have a childhood friend of the same age. Her name is Anna. I honestly can't remember when Anna and I started hanging out. By the time I realized it, she was already by my side. Our houses are next to each other, and our parents are friends. As a matter of course, we were close as a family, playing together and going to and from school together. It's like having a sister living next door, a presence that is expected to be there. That was Anna for me. She is cute, has a good personality, and is caring, so having such a childhood friend, I was often envied. But to me, she is a childhood friend and family. So even when others envied us, I didn't find anything special about it because being childhood friends means being too close, which has its perks. Also, our rooms are right next to each other. Open the window, and you can easily see each other's faces. It's coincidental, but thanks to that, we talked almost every day even though we went to different high schools, and since I am not a morning person, Anna woke me up every morning. Her way of waking me up was quite unique. There are romantic comedies where childhood friends come into the room through the window because their houses are close, but it's dangerous. No matter how close, it's the second floor. It would be disastrous if an accident occurred. So, the method Anna adopted was, she used to knock on my window with a broomstick. "Tyler, it's morning. Wake up," Anna would say and wake me up. My mornings always started with Anna's voice, and it continued even when we each got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You'd think, why don't you stop when you get a girlfriend or a boyfriend? But we are family, so we have nothing to be guilty of. That's why we could do it. Well, I wouldn't recommend it though, as it may be misunderstood. So Anna and I were always together. Even when we went to different schools or got jogs, our bond continued. As adults, we also went out for drinks every Friday. The best companion to share our complaints about being new to the workforce. Our relationship settled as family, without progressing into anything more. Even as we became adults and quite some time had passed, it remained unchanged. Darn, I got dumped again. The drinking sessions that used to be gripe fests with Anna had lately turned into occasions for her to listen to my complaints. Well, occasionally, it's Anna who does the complaining. However, overwhelmingly, I tend to be the one complaining more. Moreover, the content is usually about being dumped by my girlfriend, such "are you a teenager or something" kind of stuff. Well, that was fast. Didn't you guys just start dating last month? Yeah, I thought this time it would last more than 3 months. I was reasonably popular at the time and had a girlfriend. But for some reason, it never lasted long, breaking up within 3 months no matter how hard I tried. At first I was in shock, crying and drinking, but lately I was drinking out of desperation because I had been rejected so many times. Anna, with a bemused smile, would comfort me in such times. "So, why did you get dumped this time? Wasn't it cheating last time?" "This time," she said, "I was boring." Haha, that's quite a harsh comment, isn't it? Anna shrugs and laughs at my response. With a laugh, she says, "Cheer up," handing me my favorite dish. Anna has grown into a beautiful and kind-hearted adult. Yet, she didn't have a boyfriend. But it was not because her relationships didn't last, she simply remained single. In other words, she was the opposite of me. That's why she brushed off my complaints with a laugh, and that's why I found it easy to talk to her. Do I really come off as that boring? I do try to surprise her and all. Maybe your surprises aren't hitting the mark. Ack. I was at a loss for words. Because I was terrible at surprises. No matter how hard I tried, somehow it came up empty. For instance, if I give flowers to a girl, she turns out to have allergies and can't stop sneezing, and gets really mad afterward, or if I book a restaurant for our anniversary, she calls it too overbearing. Nothing ever went right. But breaking up in just 1 month is still shocking. Sigh, I'm done. I'll just distract myself with my hobbies. Hobbies? I've gotten into camping recently. It's fun. Yes, I've recently discovered the joy of the outdoors. Being in the vastness of nature, setting up my own tent, and living there. Facing the overwhelming nature made my own worries seem trivial, and I could truly feel I'm alive. That feeling was incredibly refreshing, and I've become quite hooked, going camping repeatedly. When I told Anna about it, her eyes widened. Well, I've wanted to try it, but it's risky for a woman to camp alone. I'm so jealous. So, want to come along? Really, can I? Anna was surprisingly interested, so with the pure thought of I can have a camping buddy, I invited her to camp. I have most of the necessary stuff, so I asked Anna to prepare personal items like changes of clothes and sleeping bags. I gave her a proper list, and she said, "Yay, I'm looking forward to it," with excitement. I too was eagerly anticipating the camping trip with Anna. When the camping day finally arrived, it was a beautifully clear day, perfect for camping. Moreover, we were fortunate to secure a very good spot, elevating my spirits. With both the weather and the scenery so nice, Anna was equally thrilled. Amazing, such a beautiful view. Cool, isn't it? Yeah, thanks for bringing me to such a wonderful place. Anna is in high spirits, shining a sparkling smile my way. Her smile under the clear blue sky was breathtaking. For a moment, I was struck. Wait, was Anna always this gorgeous? Sure, she's beautiful, but I had never seen her as a member of the opposite sex before. So, I hadn't recognized her beauty. What's wrong, Tyler? Caught off guard by her beauty, I looked away when Anna tilts her head and looks at me. Being in a place rich in nature, different from the city, made her face stand out more, causing me to avert my eyes. No, it's nothing. Let's set up the tent. It will require some effort, so can you check the food supplies, make sure nothing's spoiled? All right, understood. To keep distance, I reluctantly asked Anna to check the food. It's just because of this place that I am seeing Anna in a special light. Or so I thought, as I set up the tent, but my heart was racing more than usual. No, Anna is family. Not in a romantic way. Or, I wasn't supposed to be. But, wow, Tyler, you can do anything. It's nothing, just a knack to set up a tent. Don't be modest. I respect you because I can't set it up as neatly. Just by receiving praise from Anna, who usually takes care of me, I felt overjoyed. So, I tried a bit harder. I strive to look cool while camping. For example, when we were making hot sandwiches, Anna, struggling with the sandwich maker, said, "How does this work, Tyler? Help," as she came to me with a sandwich maker jammed with overstuffed ingredients. Hey, you put too much. If you do that, it won't close, you know. Laughingly teaching her how to use it and the right amount to put in. When I finished setting up the meal while she was working on other stuff, she was extremely surprised. What, you've already done? Since Anna was a camping newbie, there were things she didn't know. I wanted her to purely enjoy camping today, so I acted a bit, rather very cool. But because of that, I used to think everything I ate out was good, but what you cooked for me tasted the best. It made my efforts worthwhile. Taking the lead in camping, teaching her the ropes, seeing Anna laugh so joyfully. Usually, Anna looks after me, but I found myself wanting to see her smile all day, and before I knew it, I was looking after her during the camp. Trying hard to see her smile, before I realized it, it was already dusk. The time flew by so fast, it felt a little lonely. Gathering around the campfire, thinking the day was already over. It was fun today, thank you, Tyler. Please, let's go camping again. When Anna said that, I felt I wanted to be with her like today, always. We've lived like family all along, always together. But I didn't want that kind of together. I wanted to be a real family with Anna. That's what I felt. But this feeling is probably too late. Until recently, I've considered Anna family. Surely, she must feel the same. That's why she came camping with me. She doesn't see me as a man. Knowing this makes me so sad. I found myself murmuring while staring at the campfire, it would be nice if we could always be together like today. I found myself muttering that. Honestly, I thought I had blown it. I would be told, we're always together, aren't we? But contrary to my expectation, there was no response from Anna. I looked at Anna, wondering why. She was blushing more than the campfire. I'm taken aback by the response, and I can't help but blurt out in surprise. It was completely unexpected, and I was bewildered too, but Anna bashfully says, "Don't say such things here, it'll give the wrong impression." Anna said that and looked down. Misunderstanding. No, could it be? What? I nearly fell off my chair in turmoil, hastily steadying myself. Seeing this, Anna sighs deeply. Really, I've thought this all along. I would never dump Tyler in just a few months, and I know all your good and bad points. I knew, you only see me as family. That's why you could invite me camping, right? Realize it already, dummy. I'm not the kind of girl to spend a day with a guy who has no interest. She said this, ears red, and looked at me. Those eyes were indeed very feminine, and I caught my breath. Since when? Well, probably around the time we became adults. I was shocked when I heard you got a girlfriend. That's when I realized. Anna, maybe feeling desperate, opens up to me. It seemed the catalyst for Anna starting to be conscious of me was our regular meetings. Meeting and talking with me nearly every week, sometimes complaining about problems. I accepted all of her, never showing any displeasure, even with her near malicious complaints. Anna could show her true self to me. Others are interested only in the beautiful, cute, and gentle me, but you were different. You never rejected any part of me, and I was happy for it. But Anna knew I didn't see her as the opposite sex. So she wanted to stay by my side at least as family, and had always been a good family member to me. When I realized that, I felt my face getting hot. Anna had been caring about me all this time. I'm ashamed I didn't notice it, and I don't want to make Al endure anymore. Anna, I'm sorry, because I didn't notice. It's fine, really. It was me who fell in love with you. I don't want to make you feel that way anymore. I know it's convenient, but Anna, I thought you looked really beautiful today. I want to become a real family with you, so, will you be my girlfriend? My voice echoes well in the quiet night of the campsite. But I was desperate. I wonder if Anna understood my words. She smiled happily and says, "Finally, I've been waiting for those words." She said this and hugged me. I was such a fool not to notice someone so important so close to me. I will make her happy for the rest of her life. I made up my mind. Well, it seems the camping will end on a good note, but life doesn't always go well. What do we do? Seriously. Just before going to bed, we realized the sleeping bag Anna brought was broken. The zipper won't open, and when Anna tried to force it opened somehow, but only half of it. If it broke and couldn't be zipped up, it could be used as a blanket. This halfway open state means you can only put one leg inside. This defeats the purpose of a sleeping bag. I have a pretty large sleeping bag, and if we try hard, Anna can fit in it. But I thought of lending Anna my sleeping bag, but Anna would feel uncomfortable. So I hesitantly ask, "Get in." Then Anna, with her face red, nods. Man, what a situation. Sleeping in the same sleeping bag on the first night of being together. But well, nothing untoward. After all, the sleeping bag was just the right size. And doing anything in this place would be disrespecting Anna's parents, who treated me like family, and above all, my dad would say, "What are you doing?" and might punch me. So, I swear firmly in my heart not to do anything. "I'm sorry, Tyler. It's tight, isn't it?" "Not at all. It feels just right." I say that, and Anna, smiling, says, "That's the kind of kindness I love. Good night." And she goes to sleep, leaving such a bombshell. Come on, give me a break. This is, tight in many ways, but I'm a man. I'll endure. Our first camping trip went well. Our relationship also changed a lot. In fact, it progressed quickly because we were practically together. Of course, we both dated with marriage in mind, and we soon met each other's parents, but both my and Anna's parents were friends, so there was no opposition. On the contrary, Tyler is like a son to us. We're glad to have him as a part of our family. We're so happy to have Anna as our daughter. There's nothing more joyful than this, and with that, the joy was immense. It was a festive atmosphere, and the meeting of both families didn't differ much from usual family outings. Well then, my parents and Anna's parents were overjoyed and offered us some incredible drinks, which was nice. And then, I proposed to her after dating for 1 year. "Please stay with me forever." It was such a cliché, but I surprised her with her favorite flowers and a ring. "I'm happy you remembered my favorite flowers. I love you so much. You have to make me happy or I'll be mad," she said, shedding tears as she slid the ring onto my finger. We were too close to realize, but we were each other's irreplaceable and important existence. Realizing this took some time, but I have no regrets if I can spend my lifetime with Anna. Anna felt the same, as did our families. Our relationship was an open book to our parents, and they, like us, often went out for drinks. They would even visit each other's homes for drinking parties. At those times, they would talk about the parent thing, wondering what they would do if our children brought home a partner. And it seems that they each thought the ideal partner for their child was the other's child. They wished that we would get together already and discussed it amongst themselves. Really, outsiders have their own thoughts. That's why their wishes became reality, and they were probably so happy, thanks to which I didn't have to use the common greeting, "May I have your daughters in marriage?" So, with many detours, we finally became united. Now, what do you all think after hearing this? If you think having a childhood friend is nice, beware. Having a childhood friend can be troublesome. For example, on days we fight, the dining table is filled with food I dislike, and since we've been together since childhood, we can understand each other's thoughts, making surprises almost impossible to pull off. There are struggles unique to knowing each other so well. But that also means we understand and support each other when tired or troubled. This is where our story begins, but of course, it's not the end. I'll be with Anna forever and ever. And live happily. That's my wish and my life goal.